Like Todd Howard would say, it just works. Hey everyone, this is Rethekos, and today I'm bringing you my playthrough of Cascadia after I have unboxed and reviewed it on my channel. If you missed those videos, why don't you check them out now, and then you can return to this video later. Alright, so before we get started, let me first set up the game. Alright, I'm done. I might have to rearrange the setup a little bit later, depending on how I will build out everything, but I think that should work for now. As you might be able to see, I put all B cards here, and that's because, let me show you, there are achievements here. And I already managed the first one, to have all A gold cards here and reach 80 points at least, and now I'm going for achievement number 2. I haven't tried that one yet, so let's hope I can make it. Alright, so let me go over the gold cards first. For the bears, for each group of 3 bears, I get 10 points. Less and more bears don't count, so need to pay attention to the exact amount of bears. Also, the elks, you see, there are 4 formations, and for each of them I get points. Then also we have the hawks. They want to be alone, but also have direct line of sight to another hawk, so I need to pay attention to where I put them exactly. And also we have the salmon. I get points for each run of salmon. And also for the foxes want to be surrounded by adjacent animal pairs. Let me just quickly rearrange everything here. Alright, like this should work for now, and if I have to rearrange it later, I will do so. Alright, so a turn functions as usual in a solo game, also like in a multiplayer game. I just choose one of these pairs here, and then I build out my territory and add the animal to the respective tile. If you need a fresh up on the rules, my review covers that pretty well actually. And after my turn is done, then the rightmost token and tile also get taken out of the game, to simulate the second player taking a tile. And when all of these stacks down here at the bottom left are empty, then the game is over. Alright, after adjusting the lighting, that should work now. Okay, so let me see. So bears do give a lot of points. Hawks are always good to have. And the elks, well, it depends on that. They are pretty specific. So I'll most likely go for bears, hawks, and maybe salmons. And let me see, we could actually take these 2 tiles here, because then I could start building out my forest and also add my first salmon. Let's add that over here for now. Alright, so these both get taken out. These slide to the right, and 2 new are added. So first of all, the tiles, and also tokens from the bag that is off screen at the moment, but I assure you it's there. Okay, so that was round 1 of 20. So let's see. Here we have another salmon, which is good. We could start creating a run, and also that elk isn't bad, because this one is a special tile where I get one of these nature tokens, and they can actually help me mitigate some of my luck regarding the drawing here. So let me get this one and the elk. I will put the salmon over here and the elk on that tile. Okay, and now I receive one of these nature tokens because I built the elk on that keystone tile. Okay, I didn't build it, but you know what I mean. Alright, so these 2 are taken out. Slide over, and we receive 2 new tiles. Let's do that. Alright, so we don't have any salmons here anymore, but there is a hawk that I would like to put here. That would be great. And that tile I could use to put another elk up here, because you see, like 2 elk in a row give me more points. So I think I'm going to take these 2 here. I will put the tile, let's put it like, good question. Let me just put it like this for now. so that all forests are connected, and we'll put the hawk over there. All right, so let's continue. We have a salmon here, but it's the wrong kind of territory actually, but here we go. This one would be good, but I don't really want that fox. So what we could do now, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend one nature token so I can mix and match. I will take that tile here and also an elk. I don't really care which one. Let's just get this one, I suppose. And then we can continue our preparation for our salmon run. Well, let's just put it like this down here. You can't see it, but I will fix that in a second. And I will put the elk up there. So we already have 2 elks here. That is pretty nice. All right, let me just fix this here quickly. Okay, so these vanish. So let's see. I don't need another elk. I can't put a hawk at the moment. I could put it here, but I don't really want to. But what I could do, I could maybe take that tile and the hawk, but I can't put the hawk any place. All right, so now I have a little problem because I can't really do anything. You know what? Then I'm still gonna take that hawk here and put it over here. It has line of sight with that one over here. And I can still somehow work on my run. So I will take these 2 tiles. I will put the elk. Well, this is complicated. I wouldn't need it here. Well, let me put the elk up here. Like this. That would theoretically work. And I will put the hawk over here. And put the tiles here like this on the left. All right, I think like this it works pretty well. You know, I could have given myself more space, but I want you to see this beautiful game as up close as possible. So this is why I did it this way. And I think we can work around the limitations here. So you see, now I have 3 of the same animal types. So I could choose to wipe all of these and put new ones there. But actually, I would like to have an elk here. So what I'm going to do now is take these 2. Let me show you why. Because I can connect that one here. And I do have the right shape for this elk over here. Or for this card. So, and then I'm going to put an elk here at the top. Get myself a nature token I can use. And we can continue. All right, so let's see what we can do. So we would have an elk over here, and there would be a salmon, but we can't really put that salmon, we can't position it well. But what we can do is we can spend that nature token, which I will do. And I will take this tile here, and we'll take the elk. So then I'm going to put that tile here in preparation for my salmon run still. I will just go over there and I can put that elk over here. Now you see we have that shape, which will give us quite a few points. I would have the chance to wipe here again, and I think I'm going to do it. Like this, and let me see. I definitely want that salmon over here. And then I will have to take that tile too, because I don't have a nature token left. So let me put that, well, we can't put it up there with the elk. Let me just put it down here like this. And we can continue our salmon run, which isn't really a run yet, but now it slowly becomes one, I hope at least. Okay, so let's see, we have bears and we have foxes. I haven't put any bears yet, so it might be an option to start with that now, and I think I'm going to do it. I'll take these 2 here. And then I will put that one someplace down here, I think. Well, I could also put it here. That wouldn't be too bad. But then again, the fox would give me more points if I have a bear pair here. So I might be able to do that too. So let me just put this one here. and the bear here. You can't really see it. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 bears there again. We could wipe those, and that might be a good idea because I can't really put any bears here at the moment. I want to put them down here as a pair, or not as a pair, but as 3 of them. But then again, there is no landscape tile that works here, so let me wipe those. Alright, so what can we do now? About that hawk. We would have to put it in line of sight, so over there would be possible. Yeah, there aren't too many good possible ways. So maybe I should start taking foxes. So let me see. I will take these 2 here. I will put that one over here because that way I can connect the landscape tiles here. And also I could put a hawk there later on, and I'm gonna put a fox over here. Yes. Okay, so I don't need any more foxes, so I will take that hawk definitely, or that one. This one is a keystone tile, that would be great, but I can't really put it anywhere again because they shouldn't be adjacent to each other. So that doesn't really work. How about that one? With that one I could do a few things at least. Let's take these 2. Like this. By the way, we are more than halfway done. I think I drew 11 tiles and we should draw 20 altogether. So we are getting closer to the end. We still need to finish that triplet of bears, but there are no bears here, so I'm kind of unlucky there. We don't have any salmon here because we prepared everything for the salmon. I can't put a fox anywhere. I could put an elk someplace, so it really doesn't look good at the moment. But I do have an idea. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these 2 here, and I should be able to build that here and put the hawk on there because it still has line of sight here. So that works. Like Todd Howard would say, it just works. There's a bear, but we can't use it because we can't put a, well, we could put one there, but that one doesn't help us. We need 3 bears together. Oh, I just forgot to take a nature tile for that keystone tile I just put there. So we have a nature tile now, which we can immediately use. I will take that tile here and that token, so we can put our bear down here. And now we have 2 of 3 bears together, and also that fox now receives points due to these 2 bears. So that's not too bad. If we could put a hawk there, that would be great. So let me discard that and refresh everything. So I want to continue my run of salmon here. So I'm going to take that salmon and that tile I will put here. As I said, I want to put a hawk there later on if possible. And I will put the salmon on here and receive a nature token for that. Okay. I do spot another salmon there, but also a hawk. So I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to take these 2 here. I will put that one. You see, I can just fit it here between the mountains and the forest like this. I think that's really cool. And I will put this here on the salmon, which is more points for the fox. I think that was a pretty nice move. Also, we're close to be done. So, what am I gonna do? I think I'll take these 2, put that tile over here. Actually, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it differently. I will spend my nature token to take these 2 tiles here, like this. And then I will put this one over here, I think. Well, and I will put that over here, like this. Actually, no, I will not take the salmon, I will take the bear instead. And put the bear right in here. Like this. Alright, so these 2 vanish. Oh, what happened to the card? Like this. Okay. Like this. Okay, so let me see what we can do. I would like to finish these 3 bears here too, and also we still need a bear here. Down here. So let me take these 2 for now. I will put the bear one over here and the hawk there. Alright, so, and we still need to put a few bears places. So we can't take both bears because I take one and the other one vanishes. But, I mean, that's something we have to live with, I suppose. I just realized I made a mistake. I put a bear there, but I wanted to put a fox there, right? I didn't think about that. Well, that's pretty bad. Well, that's the way it goes, I suppose. Alright, this is not the best move, but it will grant me a few points. So I'm gonna take these 2 here. I will put the bear here to get a nature token, and I will put this one over here. So I'm pretty much closing off a little bit here, and it doesn't really fit there, but I want to try to put a fox there at some point. That would be great. That will give me more points because I messed it up there. Alright, that's one of my last moves now. Alright, so I don't need any hawks anymore. I do need a fox over there, but I still have time for that because if I take a bear, it's gonna vanish later. So I could work on my bears first, maybe. No, let's put the fox there first because I need to do that. So this one I can put, where could I put this? I'm just gonna put it up here, I think. It would be a good idea to put it here, right? To extend that area a little bit. So let me just do it like this. Yeah, better than nothing, I suppose. And I will put the fox over there. And this is my last round. Which means I missed putting all the bears there. It probably would have been better to take the bears. But okay, well, that's the way it goes, I suppose. So how can I maximize points? Not with the bears, only with the salmon. So I can complete my run of 5 salmon, which is the maximum to get points. So that's what I'm going to do. And how can I maximize my points? Well, for the plains, I would get 1 more. And also for the mountains. I think that's probably the best thing to do in terms of points. I think so, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll take these 2 here, put the salmon in here, and put that one right here. Like this. I think that works. And now these would vanish, and we only have 1 tile left. So this is my last round. Well, that was my last round. All right, and now we do the points. Give me a second to grab my notepad. All right, so let's see. So first of all, my name is Sir Thekos, as you might know. Let me put that token up here. Let me get these out of the way. We don't need those anymore. So like this is pretty much perfect. So here we have enough room for everything. All right, so first we will count the bears. So we get bears for 3 bears, we get 10 points. We have 3 bears here. This one doesn't count, so we get 10 points. Then we have the elk. We only have these 4 elk here. These give me 13 points. Then let's do the hawks. We get points for the number of hawks we have in our territory, as long as the hawks are all connected via line of sight. So line of sight, line of sight, line of sight, and also line of sight up there. That's 5 hawks. That gives us 16 points. Oh, that was wrong. These salmon give us a different amount of points. The salmon here, we have a run of 5, which is the maximum pretty much, and we get 17 points for that. So this doesn't look nice at all, but that's supposed to be 17. And then we have the foxes. These give us, depending on the amount of pairs. So we have 1 fox here with 2 pairs, that is 5 points. And 1 fox with exactly 3 pairs, that's 7 points. So altogether that's 12. And let me add all of this up. That's 68 points. That is pretty good for just the animals, but that's necessary because I didn't do very well with the territories here. So the mountain ones, the biggest area of mountains I have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 points. No bonus points because I get 2 bonus points if the largest area of each territory is 7 large at least. This is only 5, so that doesn't count. Forest, the largest forest is up here with 4, and that one has 4 too. So yeah, just 4, 0 bonus points. Then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7 actually. So that's not too bad. That's 7 plus 2 bonus points. Then the grass over here, I have one area of 1, 1, 1. There's 2 here, and that's 3 over here. So that's 3 points, no bonus. And water, this is the largest mass with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 points, 0 bonus. So let me add all of that up. That is 25 points. And then we also, I still have 1 nature token left. That is 1 point. And now let me add all of that up. So if I'm not mistaken, I have 94 points, which is not too bad. That's a pretty decent score. So I think I started with like 60 points my first game, then I got around 70, 80, and now the last 2 games I think I had something around 90. So that is not too bad. And if we take a look at the achievement I wanted to reach, here you see this achievement here says all B cards, which I have here, and I need to reach at least 80 points. I did that. That's 94 points. So I reached my second achievements of 50. These achievements on the left here, I can't count those because these only take place in multiplayer games. So, but in a solo game, you can also use these. So yeah, we got our second achievements. We got 94 points, which is really good if you consider that I really didn't build out everything perfectly. First of all, because I wanted to fit everything on camera so you can see the great artwork well, and also because I wanted to maximize the foxes and the salmon at the end. So that wasn't too bad. That concludes my playthrough, my solo playthrough of Cascadia. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it and if you own the game yourself, or if you plan to add it to your collection. Let me know how your games go and if you have like maybe a favorite animal you like to go for in your games. Otherwise, if you would like to see more playthroughs of this game, let me know. We could do like an achievement hunt. That would be possible. I think that would be kind of fun. So maybe we could have like a few challenges we try to master here on the channel. Alright, then thank you very much for sticking until the very end in case you're still watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, take care everyone. Cheers.